America, I got more bad news, and this time it's coming from Congress. Because if this bill makes it through the Senate, many women and other groups of Americans might not be allowed to vote. Unfortunately, I'm not kidding. Let me explain. This is House Bill 8281. It's been dubbed the SAVE Act, and it's billed as an attempt to ensure that only American citizens are actually allowed to vote. It could cause women and other groups in America to become disenfranchised because this bill requires a specific documentary evidence of U.S. citizenship before somebody can register to vote. But what it may end up doing is making it impossible for certain people in the United States to prove that and therefore to vote. The bill lists a series of documents that can be shown in order to register to prove, but all of these documents must show that you are a U.S. citizen. Now, if you're showing a passport, that's not a problem. And if you don't have a passport, the bill says no problem. All you have to do is show a government-issued ID as long as that shows that you are a U.S. citizen. Your driver's license probably doesn't, so no problem once again. All you have to do is show a birth certificate. But here's the catch. All of those documents must match the name that's on the government ID that you provide. And many women, when they marry, change their last name and update it with the DMV, therefore showing it on their driver's license. But their birth certificate still has their maiden name. And in all of the pages, nowhere does the bill address how discrepancies are reconciled, and that could lead to somebody being rejected for registration to vote. And probably not coincidentally, the same issue could be experienced by transgender people all over the United States because their ID may have changed the sex marker and the name, but their birth certificate may not. Because there are some states, like California and New York, that allow gender marker to be changed on the birth certificate with or without gender-affirming surgery. Other states, like Arizona and Alabama, for example, allow that marker change, but only after gender-affirming surgery. And then there are states like Tennessee that do not allow any changes to your birth certificate. This creates a landscape of uncertainty, and in cases like that of Tennessee, the almost certainty that a transgender individual will not be eligible to vote. And that is what we call disenfranchisement. This law is not only badly written and dangerously positioned to potentially exclude millions of Americans from their constitutionally protected right to vote, but it's also squarely in conflict with the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause, with a full faith and credit clause, and with a host of provisions in the Voting Rights Act. The current administration is clearly hell-bent on chipping away at many of our rights. Let's at least try to prevent Congress from pulverizing the 19th Amendment.